guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching. If you're a new subscriber, welcome on board. I'm so happy to have you. And if you're just watching my videos for the first time, you just stumbled upon my channel, I welcome you too, and I hope you find things interesting enough to stay. All right, guys, so this video is a continuation of a mini fragrance haul that I did last week. I showed the first video, I think, earlier this week, and I just wanted to show you the perfumes that I hadn't shown in that video. So that's essentially what we're going to be doing today. And as you can see, I already have my first perfume of the day. But before we start, my name is Anne. This video is Scent Solutions, and essentially we discuss everything that has to do with perfumes on this channel. Right, so straight to today's business. My first perfume that I'll be sharing with you is White Tea by Elizabeth Arden, and this is the Wild Rose. I'm not sure if you can see clearly, but this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I like the bottles. I like this clean white aesthetic. It's really appealing, and they've got it in various sizes. So I was very happy to get this little one that I can put in my bag and all of that. This is rosy, musky, powdery, slightly aromatic. I'd taken the liberty to test these perfumes in the course of the week, so I've used them basically just for one day, this week. Some of them I used maybe overnight and all of that, just to get an impression that I could share with you. So for this one, like I said, it's musky, powdery, slightly aromatic, and that aromatic thing is consistent with like this range, because I've got vanilla orchid as well, and it's got that spa-like aromatic feel. So I think that's something that's consistent here. So yeah, this has a bit of tonka at the base to sweeten it. It's just a light, fresh rose. I like it. It's very suitable for like everyday wear. You could wear it to bed. It doesn't last too long, obviously, because it's not a very expensive fragrance. So I wouldn't blame them for that. But for however long it lasts, it smells fantastic, and you can always respray. I really do like this one. I think it's a very safe perfume if you want a cheap rose perfume to use in spring or summer. So I think this would do very well for spring and summer, and I love it. Right, so next up we do have another one that I got in this haul, and that is Twilly Dermes. This is what the pack looks like, and it has these two little beautiful bottles. So it's got a regular bottle and the mini. I'm not sure what the size of this is. I believe, okay, this is 50 ml. Right, so this is what it looks like. This is the Eau Poivre. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Opov or something, I'm not sure, but this is what it is. So it's one of the flankers from the Twilly Dermes range. Now this one I wasn't too sure of, because I think I tested the original and it just came up. I think that's the one that has got some ginger in it, if I remember correctly. I did not like that one at all, so I wasn't looking forward to this one, and I blind bought this one, so I wasn't quite sure what I was going to get, but I took the plunge anyway. So this is a rosy, spicy, musky perfume with patchouli in it. The notes here are pink pepper, there's rose, there's patchouli. So it's a very nice blend of like spicy, peppery, and floral, and that's a combination you don't really see too often, but I think it worked very well in this perfume. I must give it that. Lasts for me about 4 hours, or at least that's how long it lasted on me, and I sprayed it on my skin. It's really invigorating, and it starts off very sparkly, but then like when it starts to dry down, the rose starts to warm up a bit, and then of course the patchouli plays a role, and it just adds this very earthy, smoky quality to the dry down, and that works so well with the top and the mid notes. I like this because it's like a very different take on rose. You know, sometimes I guess rose perfumes tend to be either really sweet or musky, but this takes it in a different direction with the peppery thing and the patchouli there. It's just a very, very nice combination. I found it really, really invigorating and feminine at the same time. I like this one, to be honest, and I'm so happy that it turned out really well because I wasn't sure what I was going to get from this. So really, really happy. Twilly de Mez Au Poivre. Definitely prefer it to, you know, the original Twilly that I tested earlier. Okay, next up we've got one that I find very interesting, and that is Elle L'Edition or L'Edition. Oh God, if you understand how to pronounce it, please forgive my pronunciation, but I think this is L'Edition. I'm going to call it that for the purpose of this video. So this is Elle, and this is a perfume from this range. I believe Elle is the magazine, the guys who own Elle magazines. I believe they started to make their own fragrances, or they tried their hands at, you know, creating their own fragrances. I love the aesthetic here. I love this bottle. It is absolutely stunning. I have a thing for like pink perfumes, and then this white beautiful bottle with the cover just takes the cake. I love this. It's pretty, very pretty, very feminine. When you look at it, you can tell that this is femininity personified. Now, this is a citrus, floral, fresh, and I would say slightly aquatic fragrance. So it's got pear in the opening, which I really, really love. I love a juicy pear in my perfumes. And then it's got lots of citrus and florals. Then the base is really musky, and then it's got some sandalwood as well. This perfume can pass for a dupe of Chanel Chance Autumn. If you've tried that perfume before, this one will do. As if you were looking for a cheaper alternative, I think this will pass as a very, very good alternative to that one. Definitely similar vibes to that. It's very fresh, very feminine. You know, it's just an easy reach. It's one of those perfumes, you know, that you can reach for it on a day when you just want something that makes you smell nice without having to think too much about it. For me, this is like really likable, mass appealing. Definitely summer in a bottle. I mean, this epitomizes summer to me. Just that invigorating, citrusy feeling. It is lovely. Not overly projecting, but you smell good all day. You know, it doesn't also last too long. I believe this lasted about 3 hours on my skin, but you could respray, I mean, if you want to. But this is a very, very good dupe for Chanel Chance Autumn. If that is your vibe, you'd like this. That's Elle L'Edition. Okay, next in the lineup, I've got By Invitation. Now this one I love, love, love. So I found like 2 dupes today, and I was very excited, or rather 2 dupes in this haul, and I was really, really excited about that. By Invitation, Rose Gold by Michael Bublé. This is a fantastic fragrance. It's not too pricey. Where did I see this? I think I went to the drugstore or something, and, you know, I was checking out, and then I saw this close to the checkout counter, and I decided to give it a try, and I did not regret that decision. Now, this one is a sweet, fruity rose with a lactonic side to it. It vibes very, very, very similar to Black Opium. This in my opinion, is a dupe for Black Opium. You can't tell me nothing. This is a Black Opium dupe, hands down. Fantastic fragrance, vibes very similar. I believe there's coffee in Black Opium. I think I didn't see coffee in this fragrance, but the way that it projects, the way it smells, the way it dries down, the way it starts off is Black Opium, hands down. I'm very, very sure that's what they had in mind anyway when they created this one. But I loved it. It's so invigorating, so sweet, but yet watery. It's lovely. So you've got pear and magnolia in the opening. And magnolia, I see, tends to add like a very fresh floral vibe to perfumes, and I think that's what this does too. It's got some pink florals in the mid. I can't remember if there's peony in this, and for me peony can go either way if it's not done right, but I think it was done right in this one because it's not too heavy. Now the base is so cozy and sweet, and that's what I love the most about this perfume. The base is praline and vanilla, and then there's some spiciness with the cinnamon. Oh my god, I love the dry down, but you have to love your sweets. You have to love heavy sweet scents. You almost be a gourmand lover to be able to appreciate this one. I love it. It could get cloying if you wear it in hot weather. I must sound that note of warning, but if you want a cheap alternative to Black Opium, please try this perfume. Projects very well, lasts very long on skin and even longer on clothes. You'll love this if Black Opium is your vibe. They vibe very, very, very similar. So I thought this was a very good find. And there you have it. By invitation, Rose Gold, Michael Bublé. Okay. Next in the lineup, we have one that I've been meaning to get for a while. This is YSL Libre Intense. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did a video on perfumes that I'd used. I think my biggest dent or something like that. And I've been through a whole bottle of a 100 ml bottle of YSL Libre, but that's like the original. I think it was, yeah, that's the original EDP. And I said, okay, the next time I want to go that route, I'll try another flanker. So I got the Libre Intense. I love these bottles. I mean, this is so luxurious bottle. It just epitomizes luxury and sophistication. I love looking at this bottle. It's really, really pretty, especially on my vanity. I love, love, love the aesthetic. Okay, this is a vanilla lavender mixed with some white florals and citrus. That's how I'd classify this perfume. There's tonka and vetiver at the base that gives a hint of sweetness and earthiness respectively. This has very similar DNA to the original, but it's just slightly sweeter and vanillic. That's the way I'll describe it. The original EDP was heavier on the lavender and, in my opinion, a little more unisex leaning, but definitely this one, of course, has been sweetened a bit more, leans a bit more feminine, is a bit more light-hearted, but still gives that powerhouse vibe. This is CEO, boss, high-powered meeting, make a statement, shut things down. I'm going crazy. Yeah, this is definitely a statement making fragrance. You can't go wrong with this if you want to walk into a room and make a statement. So YSL Libre Intense, for me, I actually found it a bit easier to use than the original EDP. Dries down into a warm vanilla. Oh god, I really love this. Great sillage, great longevity, great performance on me. I love, love, love. Okay, next on the lineup, we've got Elie Saab Le Parfum. Okay, let me just clear this out. Elie Saab Le Parfum. This is what the pack looks like. This is what the bottle looks like. So pretty, pretty, pretty. I got so many beautiful bottles. I really like this. This is very, very classy. For me, this will stand the test of time. This bottle will look classy anytime, 20 years from now. It's pretty, it's simple. The juice is so deep, rich. I love the bottle. I'm very big on, you know, the aesthetics when it comes to bottles. So okay, so that's Elie Saab Le Parfum. I've been meaning to get this one. I've got Girl of Now. I think that's about the only perfume I've got from Elie Saab. And I love my Girl of Now. But with this one, this is a white floral, sweet ambery fragrance. It's got hints of citrus and patchouli. There's honey, there's jasmine. Now, if honey and jasmine are not your things, you may not like this fragrance. The jasmine, at some point in when I wore this, I almost got a little bit of an Alien vibe. Not totally, but you know, Alien has got jasmine. So maybe it was just that thing. It just slight resemblance, you know, to the whole Alien vibe. But very quickly, it switched into honey in the dry down. And for me, that honey amber in the dry down, I didn't see that coming. So it started off very citrusy, spinning, but as it started to dry down, I started to get that honey and amber, and man, it was something. This perfume is a masterpiece in my opinion. It is fantastic. How they managed to get this to be so vibrant and uplifting, but still maintain that classy vibe. Oh my God. I don't know how that was done, but it worked out well in this perfume. I love this. It is so intoxicating. Oh my God. When I wore this, I had to keep sniffing myself all day just to get a whiff. I totally love this perfume. I'm so happy that I have this. This is definitely one that I want to keep in my collection for the foreseeable future. I love Elie Saab Le Parfum. I love it. It's classy, feminine, powerhouse fragrance, can stand its own anytime, any day. I would wear this to work. I would wear it on a night out. It's one of those perfumes that can make a very clean transition from day to night, where you can switch it up anytime, any day. I love this perfume. Fantastic buy. So yeah, these are the perfumes I want to share with you today. I have some left over, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I believe I'll talk about like the 3 or 4 leftovers in another video. Right, guys, thank you so much for staying with me to the end. If you did, I would really love to hear from you. If you have these perfumes and your experience using them, I would really love to know in the comments. Tell me. And also, I'd love you to share with me your perfume of the day. What perfume are you wearing today? I would love to know in the comments as well. Today, I wore by invitation rose gold, and that's the Michael Bublé one. I wanted to get that black opium vibe, but from my Michael Bublé, and I got that all day. So I'd love to know what you're wearing in the comments today. Right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope to see you on my next one. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe if this kind of content appeals to you. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Bye.